Hey cousins, come on in, come on in, come on in. Good evening, good evening. Hey Shamika, hey Melissa, hey Kenyon. How y'all doing this evening? Hey April, hey Beverly. Good evening, cousins. How y'all doing this evening? Hey J girl. Hey Lorraine, hey Robin. Hey y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. How y'all feel about this lie detector test? What y'all feeling about this lie detector test this evening? We already knew what was gonna. Hey Miss Rue, hey Ruby. I already knew what the results were gonna be before they even came out. I wasn't surprised by anything that came out on it. Even though I knew, hey Monica, hey Pam, I already knew what the results were going to be before they came out. I wasn't surprised by anything. Um, it made me, it did sadden me though. It did sadden me to actually physically read it. Um, it's disgusting. It's very disgusting. And then to ease on over to her page and for her to be comparing herself to T.I. and all of these celebrities. First of all, bring yourself down, baby. Bring yourself down, because you're not on the level with T.I. and stop putting yourself in the same category uh as Tabitha. You would never be on the level with Tabitha, baby. Stop. Don't do that queen like that. Don't do that queen like that, baby. You ain't Tabitha Brown. You will never be Tabitha. Let's start there. But for you to try to put yourself on the same level as T.I. and them, let's start with them. Although you are innocent until proven guilty, those individuals did lose endorsements and things when those allegations did come about. See, no one wants to be connected to those type of allegations. So don't say that stuff don't start to happen to those type of people when those type of things are connected to their name, because we see as soon as people get accused of those type of things, people start to dissociate with those type of people. People start pulling movies. People start pulling shoe brands and taking concerts and things away from those type of people when you associated with those type of rumors or those type of allegations. And those are from strangers. So imagine if it was their child accusing them of those type of things. It's even worse. I wouldn't even know how to feel if my child came out and said those type of things. The last thing I would want to do is come on the internet and try to prove to a whole bunch of strangers who don't mean anything to me that I wasn't guilty. I would want to go grab my child and try to mend things with my child. I would want to go grab my child and try to fix what's broken between me and my child. The last thing I would try to do is get on here and try to act unbothered. She's one of the most bothered people that I've seen in a long time. And then you get on here and say, prove it. How disgusting. You want to leave it up to 12 strangers to prove that you're not guilty of doing what your child accused you of doing. Instead of you saying, I didn't ever do this to my child. Shame on you. I would never want my freedom to be held in the hands of 12 strangers. And as I told y'all before, Tay ain't answering that phone, because Tay won't know parts of this type of stuff. And shame on him if he actually was there and he did nothing about it other than try to shoo her away from him. He should have went to the authorities if she actually did what was alleged of her doing. It bothers me so that no one saved this baby in all of these years. The family, in my opinion, is full of toxic, damaged individuals. They need to get a whole white van with no doors and lock all of them in it and take them to the hospital and get them all help. In my opinion, they all were failed from the beginning. It started a long time ago with Pam. Pam failed them horribly. And since Pam didn't get her children any help, they continued the cycle when they became parents. And this became normal. This toxic behavior became normal to them. And they passed this toxicity down to their children. And the cycle continues. And this is how we form generational curses. And God bless Courtney for not wanting to continue the cycle of abuse. Because at some point, somebody got to say enough is enough. And if Pam is truly a nurse, I'm scared for her patients. Because if you don't even know how to treat and care for your own children, what would you do to a stranger? That's scary to me. Her getting on here to say she loves her children, it bothers me. Because, in my opinion, you can't give what you never received. How can you give love when you never been loved properly? Your mother gave you up for a man. So in my mind, it was a disconnect between her and her mammy. And she told stories about her uncles as well. So it was a whole bunch of dysfunction and confusion in their life growing up, in my opinion. So they wasn't loved properly. And then they went on to have children. Then the grandmother took over and raised Treese. And it's been proven in the way Pam loved Treese, or so-called loved Treese, by giving her up, that she didn't know how to love properly and that she wasn't given the proper love. So that same individual took over and got Treese. So I am Miss Sharon. So not a psychiatrist, no. But she took over and she didn't give Treese any love, in my opinion. So she never received any love herself. And then she went on to have children. So if you never received any love, you never knew what love felt like, how can you give what you never had? You never felt it. So how can you give it? A psychologist, not a psychiatrist. I can't pass medication. How can you give something that you never felt, that you never had? So her way, in my opinion, is showing that she loves is by buying them materialistic things, because that's what she felt she was missing growing up. That's not love. We see it's hard, in my opinion, for her to even hug her children. And when she do, in my opinion, it looks forced. It's for show, it's for camera. But she lets us know that they have everything that they want. Everything but the affection and the attention and love. Materialistic things can't fill that void. You can't give what you never had because you don't know what it feels like. Then, in my opinion, you chased it from men. You went looking forward from men. But then the oldest son, he got locked up in feds. So he couldn't give it to you. Then you went on to statutory rape with the twins' father, being a grown woman, having sexual intercourse with an adolescent. And then his mother locked you up, so he couldn't give you anything because that was a child and you was a grown woman. So, in my opinion, to this day, you still don't know what love looked like. So in my opinion, until this day, you still not loving your children because you still don't know what love looks like. So it's hard for me to believe you when you say you love your children because you have yet to experience it. You have yet to feel it. So how do you know what it is? It is not a word that you just say. It's an action word. It's something that you show. It's not just something that you spit out your mouth because it sounds good. It's not something that you say because you think you're supposed to say it. They supposed to feel it, and your oldest don't feel it. And you say he don't love you. How would you know? And in my opinion, if a man did come along and love you properly, you will run him away because you wouldn't know what it looked like if it smacked you dead in your face. Hello, Miss Bridget. And didn't we just get done talking about... Wait, let me go back to because I didn't hit on this last live. So how was her lie detector test so credible? Hi, Miss Arlene. But the one that her son took can be manipulated. He can take oop-de-doops and whoop-de-whoops and pray to voodoo gods, and he can pass it in that way. But the one she took, we can believe that one. The one that she rubbed the genie in a bottle and got back instantly. But the one he took, we gotta dismiss that one. The one that he took that's gonna shoot her credibility down to the ground, we gotta dismiss that one because it goes against her. When anybody bring up something that goes against her, we gotta dismiss it. How convenient every time something don't in line with you, it don't count. But if it's in your favor, we can root it on. Even on Steve and them show, the results don't come back that quick. But when it comes back that he wasn't deceptive in everything that he was asked about you, he was praying to the voodoo gods. He took some type of magic pill to make him pass it. You know, predators and all kind of killers and people that took it and they passed it. You knew all this before you tried to convince us of the one that you took for KT. You didn't bring all of that up before you try to prove to us of the one you took. But now all of this, when all of this is supposed to mean something to us when your son take one. I don't want to hear nothing. You didn't want to tell us all that information when it was your turn. Don't volunteer it now. Don't play in our face. Welcome, Celeste. Stop playing in our face like we some type of fools over here. What you won't do is try to fast talk us. Because the difference between us and them, we thinkers over here. You can't double talk us. You can't fast talk us. But what did we talk about in the last live about Miss Anita? What did I tell y'all in the last live about Miss Anita? How quick she is to dismiss somebody when they don't jump when she say jump. How many times have we seen Miss Anita come to her rescue and we question why she was over there? How many times have y'all hollered at your phone like, Miss Anita, go home? She done spent the night, countless nights over there in your kitchen, warming up fish sticks, cleaning your house, babysitting you, singing you lullabies, rocking you to sleep. But now, she's not a good friend to you. Why? Because she must didn't come on here and tell a lie for you. Is that what it is? You want her to come on your channel or go on her page and read a script for you? Or she wasn't with the allegations that your son came up with? What was it? What was it? That's the only time you really fall out with people. When they don't want to read your script. When they don't want to go along with your plan. Everybody don't want to be a part of your reality show. Everybody ain't no marionette doll. You ain't about to puppet everybody. Thankfully, some people got a mind of their own. Thankfully, hopefully, Miss Anita learned how to march to the beat of her own drum. Hopefully, she finally caught up with that tune she always humming in her head. And I'm with Roz about the other woman. The other one from that's supposed to be from Detroit. We ain't claiming her from Detroit. I don't know where she lying. She from the outskirts somewhere. She ain't from Detroit because we ain't no do girls here. She can't boss me around. You ain't bossing me around to do nothing. And I dang sure I'm a ride or die friend. I'm loyal. But if your child come on and talking about some you SA them, I'ma have to step back from you. I'ma have to step back from you, boo. I don't want no parts of that because I don't want nobody I know children around you. I'm sorry. You're disgusting to me. And I don't want to have to go to prison if you do something to somebody I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because we in my family we going to prison over here. So it's best that I just step back away from you. Because we going to jail today. So, the polka dot, the Play-Doh face, whatever y'all call her, dot to dot, the coloring book, um, Connect Four, whatever y'all call her, we ain't claiming her in Detroit. No, we officially get her to Chicago. Y'all can have her. I'm setting up a meeting downtown, 1300 Beaubien. She got to go. You can't come back here. We don't want you. We don't do that. We don't do that here. Don't come back here. Stay in Atlanta where they do that at. Go play with your people. We don't do that here. We officially get you to Chicago. Chicago, rep your girl now. She y'all's. She y'all's. Y'all can trace her. Y'all can trace her face. Nah. Y'all can trace her face. Nah. EE. That's y'all girl now. Y'all can have her. She y'all's. Yeah, Deandra, y'all don't wanna give her to somebody else. Stand up, put your hand up, and give her to somebody else. Give her to shit. Give her whoever you want to give her to, but she can't be here. She can't be here no more. We don't do that over here. She can't be here. I talked to the hood baby. She can't be here. I had a meeting with the hood today. She can't be here. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. 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 Where they fighting at? Where they over there fighting at in Russia? Give her over there. Give it to her. They need another soldier over there since she like to stand up with people. Give it over there where they fighting at. Give it over there. Ain't nobody gonna miss her. Ain't nobody gonna miss her. I wanna do her family know. Who be raising these people? But you know that she do all that stuff over there on old girl platform. She'll do that stuff on her platform. She don't want nobody to know. She really don't want nobody to know. So she do that stuff on over there. Girl, I'm gonna have you on the big screen at Joe Louis Arena. Everybody gonna know. Next concert, I'm gonna put you on the big screen. Everybody gonna know. You know how they on TikTok? You think they gonna know? Yeah, they gonna know because I'm telling. I'm telling. I'm telling. I'm telling. Felicia, as she should, boo. As she should. As she should. Listen, Courtney was over there reading them little old ladies they rights today. Read them they rights. I go ahead. Read them they rights, boo. Read them they rights. And I'm telling you when he said the lady that was in his inbox that told him that he should have went to his grave with it. I'm like, poster. I'd have blasted her and her message all over my page. I'd have blasted, baby. You wanted attention. I'd have gave it to you. Don't come whispering nothing in my inbox. Don't come, No, you wanted my attention. I'ma give it to you. I'm gonna blow you up, put you all over my page. We ain't keeping no secrets, boo. We ain't keeping no secrets. I'm about to inbox your family. Don't bring y'all kids over Sheila house. Don't bring y'all kids over Miss Sheila house, boo. Cause Sheila nasty. Sheila told me I should have took my secret to my grave. Nope, I'm telling I'm telling your sister and them don't take their nieces over there, cause Sheila nasty as hell. Sheila wanted me to take my secret to the grave. So go get y'all kids checked if they been over Sheila house, cause Sheila like to protect people who do nasty stuff. Sheila want my attention. I got time for Sheila today. Sheila gonna be in color. I would have went on live and put Sheila picture. I wouldn't have said nothing, just held Sheila picture up. Sheila, you got it, Sheila. You got it today, Sheila. You got it. You wanted my attention, Sheila? You got it today. You got it, Sheila. With your little stank self. You got it. Y'all gonna stop playing with people. Y'all gonna stop telling people what they should do with they doggone trauma. Sheila, where you work at? Sheila, where you work at? I hope you'll work around kids, Sheila. Because if Sheila did work around kids, Sheila, guess what? Your boss gonna know. Your boss gonna know, Sheila. Your boss gonna know how you feel about people who been allegedly SA, Sheila. That's how you feel, Sheila. You gonna learn today, Sheila. You gonna learn to keep that little trifling opinion to yourself and stay out of people's inbox, Sheila. Sheila, bet you won't go in nobody's inbox with your dumb ass opinion no more, Sheila. Y'all gonna stop that. Y'all gonna stop telling people how to handle their trauma. And y'all gonna stop telling people that they should take their trauma to their grave. You gonna stop that. And I be scared when people say stuff like that, because to me it's like, if your kids went through something, are you gonna tell them that it didn't happen to them? Are you gonna tell them that they're lying? Are you gonna brush it under the rug? Are you gonna protect their abuser? Are you an abuser? Let's do some investigation on Sheila. Sheila, you don't sound right. Sheila, did somebody do something to you? Blink twice, Sheila. Sheila, are you okay? I don't know if that lady named Sheila. I just said Sheila. I'm sorry if somebody named on here Sheila and they feel offended. I just said Sheila. I don't know where I get the name from, but Sheila would have been on blast. You're not gonna come in my inbox whispering. Say it loud. Say it with your chest, Sheila. Like you came in here when you thought you had it. You thought you ate, Sheila, in my inbox. Nah, Sheila. Everybody gonna know what you said. Your goofy self. What you come in my inbox for? You had enough nerve. You had enough nerve. You should have sat out here with everybody else. And then some girl said, "Why you keep calling yourself a girl when you a boy? Why you worried about it? Why you worried about it? Why is that bothering you? You let people call you B's and H's and don't nobody say nothing. Why you worried about what his friend on the phone calling him? How's that affecting you? And if you so bothered, hit the X button at the top of the screen and carry your nose and ass up out of there. You so mad, but yet you're sitting your goofy self here still listening. Then somebody said, you got a mental problem. You got a mental problem. You blah 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 blah. He got a mental problem. Yet you sitting here watching him. No, you got the mental problem. You got the mental problem. Because if you ain't like what you was watching, click off. I only see one person with a mental problem right now, and it's you. You just spent, I don't know how many seconds writing this paragraph when you could have just hit that X up there and been gone. Since you so disturbed. You disturbed by what he's saying, yet you ain't disturbed about what he just posted about his mammy. Y'all say he disrespectful. Yet y'all let this woman sit up here and degrade and disrespect her son for years. She has talked badly about her son for years. And nobody said nothing. Be over there quiet as a church mouse. Even if you feel something down in your spirit that don't feel right with you, even if she says something that don't feel well with you, you don't say nothing. Y'all just sit there and listen. Still giving her a review. Because you a good woman, April. Arlene, what did Tay do? Tay didn't do nothing. That's the thing. Tay didn't do anything. Supposedly he pushed Treese off of him when allegedly after she did what she did to him, she pushed Tay off of him. But that wasn't enough for me. He should have called the law if she allegedly sexually assaulted her son. On top of him pushing her off her, then he should have went to the law instead of just collecting $30 at the door and going home after a good little session of her eating him up in the bedroom. He should have called the law. But now Tay is nowhere to be found because Tay ain't going to sit up in nobody's courtroom and talking about some, Your Honor, I had a part of that, because Tay ain't going to jail. She done went too far with it now. And I hope Courtney, I would see. I want to tell him so much, but because I have this reaction channel, I would never reach out to him because I don't want him to feel like that I'm trying to get in his good graces because I have a reaction channel. But I hope he, well, not, this isn't a reaction channel because I do reactions on his mother, but I hope he found that video where his mother said, yeah, I don't lie. I don't lie, but I lie in court to save myself. So he can have that as evidence to let them people know that she was staying up there after she put that big hand on the Bible and she was standing and lie. Even though she just sworn that she won't lie. Because we all know that she will lie because, good evening, Miss Queen Mary Kid, because we all know she lied and said that they gang raped her after the twins' grandmother locked her up. When Coco was going through his situation with her when she sent out that protection order against him, I inboxed Coco because I had some videos saved of a whole bunch of stuff that she had said about Coco that could have helped him, but he chose not to reach back out to me that could have really helped this case. So when people reach out to you trying to help you, you need to respond back. It can help you a lot. Pam says, I want to know who abused him at 6 years old. Courtney said it was a man. I don't know, baby. Ginger Ale says she over Tanya house. She real bothered. Oh, Tanya finally let her over there. Tanya finally let her over there, huh? Oh, yeah, she real scared because you know she really don't like going over nobody else's house. She want everybody to come to her. So, yeah, she real bothered. You gonna make her a nice little pat on it. She ain't going nowhere. Tanya messed up now. She ain't never leaving. She ain't never gonna go home now, baby. Oh, you know what? You know she probably spooked because the child protective services people call her today about the children. And you know, so that mean they own it. So the police probably ain't far behind that. That's right, Monica. Rainbow gang gang. I support everybody. You ain't about to talk junk about nobody. If he want to be called girl, whatever he want to be called, that's him. You call him whatever he want to be called. You don't tell nobody. You don't tell nobody what somebody else can call them. If he okay with that, call him what he want to be called. That ain't got nothing to do with you, fool. Sharon says, when a child says something, I believe them unless otherwise proven. This child said that you content creators are messy. He said you all to stop talking about him. Why won't you all respect his wishes? Sharon, because I'm grown. At the end of the day, I'm grown. Ginger Ale says she's saying she ready for whatever. I hear a bad storm coming. That's what the storm gonna do to her. That's God's creation. What the storm gonna do to you? Like what the storm gonna do? And another thing to answer your question, Sharon, people before people even been reacting on Latrice, there have been reaction channels. Like I said, my channel is not a reaction channel. It's about toxicity. And people's been reacting on people before we even came on here. And if they didn't want to be talked about, his mother shouldn't have had them on camera. It's his mother's duty to protect her children. So if his mother didn't want her children to be all over the place, his mother should have protected her children and kept them away from the camera. So when you consider yourself a celebrity and you put your life out there, whatever comes. And until he turned 18, I never mentioned his name or any of her children's name. I gave them that respect. But now, since he considered himself grown, I say his name. So there's your answer to that. I love you too, baby. Miss Lady Nay say, I truly believe Courtney would have kept this off the internet if she would have had a conversation and didn't poke at him. Me too. Sharon says, I understand that you're grown, but he was a matter before you started talking about why are you talking about him. I just explained that to you. I'm not going to argue with anyone on no platform. I asked the question if you don't want to answer. I just answered you, girl. How many damn times you want me to answer you? I'm not going to argue with you either. I just answered you twice. Vicky V says Treese needs to be in jail. This is not right. Absolutely. Janet says watching on her phone and her camera phone. Ginger says she brings it out just like she did Coco. Talked about him for weeks, then she clapped back. No, you ain't got to block her. If she don't want to be here, she can leave herself. She over there calling now. Geraldine, she should have been calling on God. Exactly, Christine. Jenna says she mad just like the rest of them seeds. Sharon Potink Teak. Right. Queen Mary Ken says, Sharon, go ask Treese why did she do what she did. Exactly. You so worried about me talking about him. Be worried about why his mom allegedly did what she did to him. That should be your main concern right now. If his mother never did what she do to her children, there'll be nothing to talk about. His mother put him out here. His mother put him on a platform. If his mother would have kept him off the camera, there will be nothing to talk about. Janice says, what a buddy say she gonna learn today. Where's she at, Carmen? Ginger Rose said, if a person is doing evil, then mixing God in it, that's dangerous because God would expose the evil. The last thing she should have been doing is calling on God. You know, she uses God's name in vain too much for me. I think she plays with God. I don't like the way she plays with God. And to keep saying that God don't play about her and she's the chosen one. If she really believed in the Lord, if she really believed in the Bible and the thing, she will understand that gods have no favorite. And if you're a true believer, and we are all God's children, and there are no favorites. And why do you think you're more important or more special than any other of God's children? Um, the only thing that's special about her is that I do believe the saying that God protects foods and babies, and I believe she falls under the food category. And the arguments Sharon's trying to make, I believe that if if Courtney didn't say that, then she would have tried to have another argument with me. She just don't like the fact that we're talking about one of her favorite people. She, she don't like any of these channels probably anyway, so she need to go back over there with Treese and her people, and go support um her little clique over there. Monica says Tree's going to reap what she sowed so hard. It's going to break her down to a fraction. I definitely, Monica, definitely. And then to you, it's crazy to me how people, she want to come over here question me. Go question why she over there continue to wish people to be unalive. Go question why she continue to speak ill will on people. Go question why she won't go over there and apologize to her child. Go question why she won't go over there and seek help for them. Go question why she is scared to be alone at her own home. Go question what made her allegedly do what she did to her child. It's a lot of questions you could be over there asking the alleged person, then you over here asking me. Oh, you have a master. You have a master. Because you over here concerned about the wrong shit. Miss Queen Mary Ken said, yes, she do evil and try to use God to cover up with her mess, but God uncovered mess just as he has done with the mess she has done. Yes, Miss Queen Mary Ken, I believe that there is power of the tongue, and the things that she tried to use against other people is coming back to slap her in her face now. Good night, Miss Kimmy. I believe that it's coming back to slap her in her face. Now, all the things that she tried to spew out on other people is coming back to bite her now. Regardless of the fact of what I may point out about her and her situation, I would never wish ill will on her. Jersey girl, block Sharon. I'm sick of her. Not just delete her, block her ass. I don't ever wish ill will on anybody. I don't ever wish anybody any harm. I don't wish anybody anything bad to happen to her. I do wish she be held accountable for her actions if she did that to her child. That's it, and that's all. If you do anything that especially to your own child, anything to harm another individual that wasn't warranted, I believe that you should be held accountable for your actions. That's all I'm saying. As Miss Ross say, I don't hate anybody. I don't have no hate in my heart for anybody. So I'm not her enemy. In her head, I am. I'm nobody's enemy. I don't have an enemy. I sleep very well at night. I don't have enemies. She may feel I'm her enemy. I'm in her head, I'm her enemy, but she's not mine. She has very foolish behavior. I deal with foolish behavior on a daily basis that I hear about. I don't hate those people. I don't have any ill will towards those people. So what makes her believe that she's my enemy because I hear about her foolish behavior or I dissect her foolish behavior? It doesn't work that way. T Love Fam says she says someone is burning black candles on her practicing voodoo, so she had to leave her house for a little while. Let's see if she goes home too. How does she know that, T Love Fam? How would she know somebody burning black candles on her? Like, how would she know that? Miss Catherine said there's a lot more. Courtney could write a book about the abuse that took place in that house and horror. I believe so. I believe so, Miss Catherine. And he did say like that's it for now. Like he did say in his first live, like that's all I'm gonna say for right now. He's dealt with that for 18 years. So I could only imagine the trauma that he's been through, the things that he's been through in his life. And that's why I say his testimony is going to be amazing if he decides to ever tell it. That will be on him. That will be on him to tell it. He's not obligated to tell us anything that happened in his life. But if he ever decides to, I will be front row seat to hear it and to give him praises. And give him his flowers because he made it through. And I believe the older he get, the more amazing individual that he will be because he is a survivor. He has strength. And she always say that she's a strong person. No, you're weak in my opinion. You're very weak because you prey on those that are you feel that are weaker than you. But it takes a weak individual to do the things that you are alleged to have done. It takes a weak individual to prey on people that you think that have less than, that you think that you can bully, that you think that you can command because of your size, because of your money. That's a weak individual to me. And you will definitely reap what you sow. And when it comes to smack you back in your face, all of the things that you have done to people will replay in your mind over and over, and you will be forced to relive everything that you have done over and over and over again. And I promise you, you will wish you would have never done any of those things ever again. And you say your enemies will become your footstool. No, you will wish that the things that you said out of your mouth, you would have never uttered. You would eat those words one day. Words are very, very powerful. So the things that you wish on people, it might be sitting next to you at your dinner table. It might be sitting on your lap. And it might not hit you. It might hit those that are the closest to you. So you need to watch what you say. Karma has no expiration date. And it has no destination. And it don't care who it hits. Miss Jacqueline say, yes, I really do think I know Courtney will be a success. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's demonstrating that now. And he's really successful at what he does on YouTube and TikTok. And I think it only goes up for here as long as he remains consistent and he believes in in himself and he continues. And I hope he doesn't get discouraged. And if I hope good things for him comes of this case, and if it doesn't, I hope that doesn't break his spirit, because sometimes we don't get the outcomes in life that um we hope for, um and sometimes that can weigh heavy on us. But at the end of the day, our plan may be not of the Lord's, and we just have to trust his timing and his process. And a lot of times we want what we want when we want them, and that may be not what God's purpose and plan is. And we get upset and we lose focus and we lose hope and we lose faith, and We just have to sit back and let the Lord work for us. And sometimes we get angry and we start to do things our own way and we mess up the whole plan. And we could be our worst own enemies. And I've done it to myself because I wanted what I wanted when I'm sorry, let me put my phone on airplane mode. Y'all hear y'all? Are we back, y'all? Okay, we good. Okay, I'm sorry. A phone call came in. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. I'm sorry. But like I said, I even done that with myself where I blocked my own path because I tried to do things my own way and I tried to interfere in God's plan because I wanted what I wanted when I wanted it. And that wasn't what God intended. And because I didn't receive the outcome that I wanted, so I did my own thing. And so I just hope that even if things don't turn out in his favor or in the way that he want things to go, that he still keeps the faith, even if it's just as small as a mustard seed, that he continues to be positive and he continues to stay consistent. And as long as he does that, then he will be great because he has potential and he doesn't need his mother's name. And me and my aunt was talking the other night, and we was just saying like he built this on his own. Like he doesn't need his mother. And his mom was saying like he's gonna need me one day, he's gonna need me one day. And I brought up to my aunt like, do she understand that it's people out here who are motherless because of addiction, who mothers had passed at young ages, who mothers are just unavailable for whatever reason, and they are some of the most successful people ever. So he can make it without her. He can make it without her. So don't be so quick to be so prideful and say he gonna need me, he gonna need me, like he can't do this thing called life without you. He has done it without you. He has done it without you. It's evident. And since you tried to create him out to be this monster of a person, since he allegedly tried to kill the twins in a house fire and all of this, tell me this. Why did you continue to leave the child home with the twins by himself all the time? We seen it. We seen it countless number of times. She left and went and twerked and dipped off and went and had drinks and went and climbed the monkey bars at the dang on club and hung from the ceiling like a damn orangutan and did all kind of stuff. And you left the kids at home with the person you said tried to kill the kids. So who the crazy one? But Hefner said, you set the apartment on fire. But you tried to convince this boy it was him. But Hefner came out and said it was you. But you have fed this boy so much evil about himself for so long because you want him to be this vicious little evil person. to coincide with what you've been telling everybody else for so long. Miss Ruby King said, who could leave their baby girl home with the man? Exactly. Yes, Miss Marilyn. So you see what I'm saying? How she forgets what she says, and then and once you start thinking back, it don't add up. The stories don't add up. I don't know if it be for shock value, if it would be for likes. We know it's for profit. But the stuff, once you start to put the pieces together and try to make sense of these stories, they all seem bogus. They don't add up. He's the son of the devil. He does all this stuff, but yet you leave your kids home with the same child who cut your kid arm, who try to off your son by cutting his arm, but yet you leave your kids there when I'm unattended still. Make it make sense. You just making yourself continue to look like an unfit parent to me. Look like you should have been locked up to me a long time ago, because all you're doing to me is continue to prove that you're very unfit, in my opinion. But because you keep saying it, you said it enough times to him and he's believed it. You think you say it enough time to us that we'll believe it, but see, you're talking to grown people here. You can't con us. You can't manipulate us. But you can do it to him because he was a young man, and you got up into his mind and he didn't know no better. But see, now he's growing up in age and he has a mind of his own now. He's starting to put two and two together like we are, and then shit ain't adding up now, and shit don't sound sweet now. And so, mama, you a liar. I ain't do that. You can't keep feeding me these stories, because they ain't adding up. That ain't what happened. You can't keep telling these people that. And then, like he said, you keep telling these people that I ran away. And then I was out here doing all these things with these men. We know how strict she was. Them kids couldn't even go outside to play. So at what point was he running off with men? And we can tell how immature her mind was when she said, he picked that man over me. He was putting a man over me. You sound like 2 fifth graders on the playground. But see, that's that immature mindset, because she never grew up. She's still stuck back there with that immature mind. That mind never grew up. It never processed correctly, because she's still stuck back where she was when she was a teenager, because she never came out of that trauma from that past, so she's still stuck in that place. So that's why you hear so much of the immaturity come out when she speak all that na 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 and that licking that tongue out. You see all that immature behavior because she's still back there, because she never grew, because all that psychological stuff is still back there from when she got hurt. She's stuck in that place from where she was hurt the most. And that immaturity level is going to stay there. So, Miss Linda, instead of you just clicking out, you had to say that. That's what I mean about immature minds. Instead of her just leaving out, she had to say, oops, wrong channel. Instead of you just clicking out and leaving. That's an immature mind. And these are grown people with kids. Sometime at night, I sit and when I pray, I sit and cry for our people because our mentalities are so messed up. We try so hard to be so toxic. You go out your way to be toxic. Thank you, Miss Gail. I appreciate your support. I just be trying to figure out what's going on in your head that you go out your way to be so toxic. What happened to you? Who did it? Point them out. Why you haven't gone get some help to help you with what hurt you? Why you refuse to try to fix yourself? Why walk around with that chip on your shoulder all your life? Why you want to stay broken? Why y'all go out y'all way to be so mean and toxic? For no reason. But when you see some toxic, sick stuff, you refuse to point that out. You ride with that. You okay with that? You okay with wrong? Who hurt you? It's okay to get help. I'm an advocate for mental health for our people because there's too many of us walking around broken. And we just going around continuing to trying to break people for no reason. Because something in you is hurting you so bad that you just want to walk around being nasty and toxic to people for no reason. But when you see something really nasty and toxic, you just walk away for it, or you applaud it, or you don't say nothing, or you support it. Do you know that trauma, all that pain, all that hurt, all that negativity that you let festering inside of your spirit, inside of your head, inside of your heart can kill you? Do you know you gotta release that? Because one day, your toxicity might be taken out on the wrong person, and it may not end well. See, right now, y'all hiding behind keyboards and profile pictures and fake pictures and all of that. But if it slip out in real life, you might get hurt. See, you're safe right now. Who did it? You got to get this together so this can be together. So this can be together. If this ain't right, ain't nothing else gonna be right. See, my illnesses, they're hereditary. But some things we do to ourselves because this ain't right. And you do that to yourself because you refuse to let things go. You rather be nasty and mean and hurtful. And you rather jump on the nasty train and continue to be toxic until you run into the right person. Let that hurt go. Let that pain go. Let that trauma go. Excuse me. Miss Dawn said this has affected my mental the last few days. I've cried for Courtney. I felt his pain. Excuse me, and anguish. I can't understand how a mother has this much hatred for her own child. I just can't. Me either. Me either. How do you carry somebody in your womb for 9 months? Nurture them. Feel their heartbeat. Be that close to somebody. And then turn on them. Violate them. And then throw them to the wolves like an end on the street. When she told her son to run up FN, I was done. I was done. I had to look out my window because I thought it was a fight on the street. I thought it was a fight on the street. It was literally like a stranger talking to another stranger. Who can speak to their child in that way? And it was another example of somebody not jumping when you say jump. Who do you think you are? See, she got this little bit of money and she thinks she's God. She thinks she's powerful. She let this money blow her head up like she is somebody's master. And everybody must bow down to her. Forever Tasha, baby, they was on a platform last night talking about something totally different, baby. They must got the word. Hey, Royal Queen, baby. They must got the word that she put out that F y'all message. Because they was on a platform last night talking about something totally different. Clap for them. they can run as many hateful emojis up my live as they want to, because that's the way that they feel about themselves. And if they continue to support someone who has been accused of something like that, then I'm the least of their concerns. And they know deep down in their hearts that they really don't support that mess. But they in too deep now. They in too deep. They in too deep to turn back. They stepped in a pile of S. And now it's too hard to wipe their boots off. They know they should have backed down a long time ago. How you not know who you was supporting? Even before the allegations, you wasn't watching her to see how she did other people, how she dismissed other people when they don't, when you don't do what she say do, when you don't jump when she say jump, and if you don't go high enough, she dismiss you. When you don't get up fast enough, she don't dismiss you. When you don't lie quick enough, she dismiss you. When you don't tell the lie exactly according to the script, she dismiss you. Thank you, Janice, baby. You been on it. I love you. When you don't, you are disposable to her. And she'll just pick 3 more people off her page and befriend them and bring them back into the house. Come on in the house, strangers. You're welcome. You're welcome in, strangers, into my home. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the family. And now, Connect the Dot Face is her bestie. Hi, Ryan. That's her bestie. Y'all heard that? 1 minute, I don't have no friends. Right, Miss Jackie? I love you, Arlena. I don't have no friends. And now Dr. Dot is my bestie. Now you got besties? What about Shakina and the Sarasota clique? Now somebody you know, another 90-dayer. You know how she love them 90-day friendships. We know that. Now she your bestie. Them 90-day relationships be hitting over there, don't you? She love them 90-day relationships, boy. She love them 90-day ones. Them to be the best ones. Who said something that I wanted to Miss Vicky V. Right. Shame on Jackie. And Jackie better let them twins speak to the detectives too. Because since those children were in her care at the time of those alleged allegations, everybody need to be spoken to. And since they little trained little liars, I hope they have a very skilled psychiatrist talking to them. Not no little, not no police detective. They need a psychiatrist talking to them children to get the information that they need to get out of them. They don't need no po-po. They need a psychiatrist talking to them. Because I'll tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. The psychiatrist going to get it all up out of them. And sometimes I wish people wouldn't show their hands, because I'm this kind of is like a gift and a curse to me, and I'll explain to you why. It's a gift because he's released from his trauma. He he told his story. He feels better. But I wish he would have done this behind closed doors and not gave her a heads up. Because now she can call Grandma Jackie and tell Grandma Jackie to talk to the kids. You know what I'm saying? She can call the sister and tell the sister to talk to the kids. In my opinion, she probably already talked to the kids when she was in Sarasota, just in case, they come, yada, yada, yada. She already put it in their ear. In my opinion, she already done put fear up in them. So I wish sometime people would learn how to move in silence. Now, and to protect them, in order to protect themselves as well, because she wouldn't have a heads up on them. And plus, he could have gathered more evidence and more videos. She wouldn't have time to delete stuff, trap and screw stuff, and things like that. But when you give somebody a heads up, they can go and manipulate things and all kind of stuff. But he did what he felt like was right for him. I applaud him for that. But in my opinion, I would have moved in silence. And in that way, you have the upper hand. I don't believe in giving people the upper hand on me. I move in silence. But to each their own. Miss Ruby King says, all the little ones have already had problems in school. Someone needs to talk to them. Absolutely. And the younger, the lighter one, he's already displaying anger issues. He's already displaying anger issues, and I think one of the issues is because she feels that the darker one is shown favoritism. So he already feeling some type of way because the darker one is showing favoritism. Miss Arlena says, yeah, she told them that their brother doesn't love them, but you are right. They need to do things so she can clean up. Yes, yes. Why would you tell? Why would you tell them that? Even if you felt that in your heart, why would you go tell your minor children that their older sibling, don't love them? Like, that is a very, very cruel thing to do. And then after you do that, you leave him with them. Make it make sense. He don't love y'all. Yada, 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 yada. And then, all right, y'all, I'm going out. I'm going out. You just told them their brother don't love them. Now you about to leave him with him. Ooh, if hell ain't hot. Yes, Ali, this is very evil to pit the other three against him. What kind of mother is that? Right. And then did y'all hear when she said the other one was like, oh yes, Beverly master manipulator. I called her that. I get think video number 2. Excuse me. Did you hear when she said the other one was like, yeah, she said, yeah, mommy, I already yeah. I was so mad that I said that on that other video. I couldn't get that out of my head, y'all. I was so pissed. I'm at my but hi Miss Marsha. When she said the other one was like, yeah, mommy, I unfollow him. Unfollow him for what? None of them are old enough to have a social media. And what did you sit down and talk to them about? None of them are at the age where you should have set them down and talked to them about any of this. What did you sit down and talk to them about? I know, right, Auntie? I can't stand that. And I can't get it out my head. But y'all know I was on fire on that video, so but yeah. What did you sit down and talk to them about? Like what? None of them are old enough to I don't know. Miss Jenna says some of these people don't know what's going on with Latrice. They coming at the end part instead of the beginning. All her mess and drama lies. If they go from the beginning, they will know. Exactly. Exactly. I definitely have to fill a lot of people in because a lot of people are coming in at the end. A lot of people coming in at the cocoa part. Um, so a lot of people don't know that Treese has been dealing with DCF and a lot of things from for a long time. For a long time. People don't even know like we had to furnish Treese apartment. Like a lot of people don't know that Treese was homeless like on the corner. A lot of people don't know a lot of things about Treese. So yeah. Alice says, note, remember how she off for a whole hour on Rennie's birthday, just trash your corn? Exactly. And then, yeah, Miss Ali, and then then she go say, why did she do this why did she, Robin or, Michelle, get that best fun cam hot girls and boys video chat stuff off my page. Um, Um, that just threw me off. Somebody trying to turn this place into Pornhub. Um, why would you do this on her birthday and not your birthday? What are you talking about? She wouldn't even know none of this if you wouldn't be sitting your goofy self up here on her birthday doing all of this dramatic stuff in front of her. Why are you doing this? Why are you focusing on this in front of your child on her birthday? First of all, you're supposed to be at the dang on dentist. You concentrated on this in front of your daughter on her birthday. Like he didn't ruin your child birthday. You ruined your child birthday. He ain't nowhere near this. You did this. Thank you, baby. Like you always playing the blame game. Why you ain't do this on your birthday? Why you had to wait till her birthday? Like he intentionally waited, said, I'm going to destroy Rennie's birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that young girl's name. I'm going to destroy her birthday by posting this on her birthday. You did that. You did that. Hey, RJ. You did that. Robin, I guess I see the stuff late, baby. It just came past me. Like, I don't be understanding. It's always the blame game. Like you decided to have this conversation in front of your child for a whole hour. when your child shouldn't have had no business knowing about any of this. None of this stuff should have ever been talked about in front of your children. You talk about too much adult stuff in front of your minor children and wonder why they start shouting out, I'm lesbian, I'm bisexual, and all kind of inappropriate stuff. And hey, Sharonda, baby. Miss Queen Mary Ken said, no matter what, she always blames someone else. Yes, after what she has said or done. Yes, just cray. Yes, yes, always. I don't have. Listen, anybody tell me if they have seen this, but I have never seen her take accountability. Have anybody else seen her take accountability? I've never seen her say I was wrong. Even in the car with Hefner, like, he was like, okay, we was both wrong. She was like, no, but you started first. You said something first. What she say in 2014, Miss Marilyn? He says, yeah, you started first. You started first. You should. I'm like, oh my God. Are you serious? Like, he just said we both was wrong. All you had to say was, yeah. Simple. Thank you, baby. All you had to say was yes. Simple. Just let it go. It's always an argument. Always got to be a back and forth. Just let bygones be bygones. Just let it go. Everything don't have to be an argument. Everything. Stuff can be so simple and let go. Yes, Miss Melinda, always telling on herself. Yes, Miss Lisa. No, never apologize, Miss Lisa. Never. Yes, Robert, a big 5-year-old. Miss Pam says, she said today that no matter what she does in front of her kids or say, it's up to the kids to have their own mind and do what they know. At this point, these points at your kids' life, these are the most pivotal years of their life. They are sponges. They suck in everything that you do and say. They don't do what you say. They do what you do. They're gonna be mirrors right now. So they sucking in everything you do. They like this. They little sponges right now. So girls, stop. What do you mean? Yeah, they're gonna have their own mind when they're adults. But right now, you are their example. You are their example. Miss Jackie said that's why she's so confused and telling on herself. She just put it. Exactly. And then she can't keep up to what she says because the stories be so outlandish. She can remember bits and pieces, but some of the stuff just be so outlandish, so it's hard to remember every little detail. So she and you know, girl, lizard, hair lizard, hair lizard. Like, damn, girl, put your what? What? Is it a fly out there? What? I just wanted to put her wig on this. I was just like wondering if her wig, like, at what point we're gonna spin that motherfucker. So spin it on a stick today. Like, that thing was just so loose, it's gonna spin it. Just spin it. Girl, just take it off. Robin, my admin today said, just take it off and hang it on the door. Like I did after I got off our last line. I just hung mine up. This Robin said, hang it up, put it on the door. Well, I just thought we could spin that boy today the way it was just scratching and it was just moving like it wasn't even attached no more. I just wanted to spin that thing. What's the little thing? What's the little spinny top? Y'all know how you put this little spinny top and you just turn it on the floor? I just wanted to take it and just spin that boy today. Like, girl, Then she want to take the part off. She want to take the part off and then show the girl. What's up? Whatever the girl name. Hey, girl. Right, Miss Sunshine. You want to, hey, girl. This is Kim out. Because you rough. Cause you rough. Who be digging all in the quick weed like that? Who no nobody? It ain't no wig. You can't get up under there like I can get up under my wig. There ain't no wig, girl. That's a quick wig. You ain't supposed to be doing all that. That's why that piece coming out like that. Don't be holding your pieces up to that lady like she did something wrong. That's all you, boo. That's all your fault. That woman didn't do nothing wrong to your wig. Put that piece down. Put it down. Put it down. That's your fault. That's your fault. Put that piece down. That girl didn't do nothing wrong. Big head self. Trying to blame that lady. Then she go blaming somebody else because you been digging all off into your head like that. I bet you that head smell like a fish tank under there. It's so sweaty. Girl, look, no, that's your rough, heavy-handed self. That ain't that girl's fault. It was glue. She held it down with glue. What did you expect? Girl, she ain't put Gorilla Glue on your hair. That was black glue. When it get wet, it's going to come off. You are digging. You are rough. That is your fault. It ain't a wig. It's not just gonna come up. Girl, that is a quick weave. You rough. It ain't that. Put that piece in the trash. It's over. It is over. Go take a bath now. Go take a bath. Take them rank clothes off. I know they rank. Go take them off. Go ease your mind. Put some Epsom salt in there. Go wash your tail. Maybe you feel better. Put some candles around there. Go clean the spirits away from you. Your hair probably itchy because your ass dirty. Every time something start itching, my mama would say it's because your ass dirty. I'm just telling you what my mama said. My mama probably in here. Mama, you in here? Mama, you in here? Say something. My mama probably in here. That was my mama philosophy. Y'all blame it on my mama if it ain't true. My mama probably in here. Mama, if you in here, say something. That was my mama fault. Jump on my mama if she ain't right. My mama used to say if anything was itching, my mama used to say because your ass dirty. If my mama in here and she raised her hand and y'all got a problem with it, say something to my mama because it's her fault. And so every time something itch on me, I get in the tub because it's my mama's fault. And so if she'd have took a bath, maybe her hair wouldn't be itching like that. I'm sorry. Now, make sure my wig back down before it come off on here. Before my shit look like it could spin in a circle. There we go. I'm good, y'all. Okay, there we go. Whew. But anywho, I don't even know how you come. You see, you ain't, we ain't got punch no clocks on here, right? So you ain't had time to bathe. What was so important you ain't had? Hey, Miss EW. What was so important to get back up on here that you couldn't bathe? What was you in a rush for? You couldn't even bathe. My auntie be like, you going live today? Or you gonna make a video? My whole family know I gotta take a shower. I gotta do my hair. I gotta spray perfume. Y'all ain't gonna smell me. Y'all ain't gonna smell me. Auntie, am I right? Y'all ain't gonna smell me, but I got spray perfume. I gotta gloss my lips. I hate crusty lips. Hi, mama. See, there go my mama right there, Patricia McHale. Mama, did you say if something itch, your ass dirty? Mama, tell them people I ain't lying. But anyway, my family knew I can't come on here without bathing. So sometimes and I'm slow. So I got spray perfume. Y'all ain't gonna smell me, but I'm a perfume junkie. So I got spray perfume. I got gloss my lips. I hate crusty lips. I got brush my teeth and all that before I come on here for y'all. Because no, I was raised differently. So why she ain't what? We ain't got no time to be on here. So why she couldn't go bathe? Like, and that would be saying in the morning when she come on here with crust in her eyes in here. Like, what was you running to? What was you running to? Nobody said, like, she didn't wake up like, oh, I gotta go punch in. Oh, I'm almost late. They about to call me. I'm late. I gotta hurry up and get in front of the computer before they. Girl, you couldn't even wash your face. You couldn't get the crud out your eye. So I know your butt smell like death, like old garbage on a sunny day. So I don't get it. Like she wouldn't have lasted my family. My whole family would have ate her up. My whole family would have ate her up. She wouldn't have been allowed at another family event. We would have ate her up. We don't do that. We don't do that. Well, my next family event, when is that, y'all? Auntie, mama, when is that? Easter. My mama be here on. Mama, when you come on Mother's Day, I'ma go live. My whole family be put together. We don't play no game. Y'all gonna see that she wouldn't. You gonna get roasted. You gonna none of us is all the way saved. I'm just telling the truth, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We none of us ain't all the way saved. So we gonna roast you, our own family. You can't come around that smell like no barn. You can't come around that smell like no barn. We gonna leave your ass outdoors. You gonna be outdoors. Where you think you going? Who you sitting next to? Who you sitting next to? Who about to smell that while they trying to eat? Thank you, Melissa. Who you about to sit next to? Who about to smell that while they about to try to eat? Ain't nobody about to look at and crust in your eye. Watch you. Oh, she would have never made it with that spitting in my family. She'd have never made that with that spitting in my family, boy. Hey, Miss Tiffany. Oh, she'd have never made it with that spitting in my family, boy. The safest person in my family is my grandma. My grandma would have. My grandma even would. She would have never made it in my family with that spitting, honey. The whole dinner would have been shut down. Honey, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. And who, why they let her do that all around them. They let her do it. And the only girl that was about that life, y'all remember that time she was, hey, Miss Judy, y'all remember that time she was at that table and she was about to fight that girl because that girl wasn't playing that when she spit by that girl and that girl was about to fight at that table. That was that only girl that was about that life that day. Everybody else just let her. That everybody else just let her do it like it was just normal. You remember Kay? You remember, Kay? Everybody else just let her hawk loogies all in their face. But that girl at that table, she was about to fight her that day at 60-40. Nobody else said nothing. But that girl at that table, they about to tear that house up that day. But nobody else. Everybody else act like they used to. Yes, Miss Sunshine, doing all that passing gas, eating crack. Girl, exactly, mama. You got to get out now. Ain't nobody about to let you do that around them. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Around people and they food, people be having their mouth open. And I'm a germaphobe. So if you do that with my mouth open, now I feel like you did it in my mouth. Now I gotta feel like I gotta rip my tongue out my mouth. Now I gotta have surgery and my insides got to be removed. And I gotta be born again. And girl, no, 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 no. I got psychological problems with germs. Like, no. I feel like somebody gotta take me out of here and bring me back to life because now it's in my soul and in my spirit. You gotta take my stomach out because I done swallowed it, and now my stomach gotta be taken out and put back in because it's inside of me and my chest, and now I need it EGD to see how far that went down in my chest. No, no, no. I be scarred for the rest of my life. I don't play them games. I keep them people away from me because my spirit won't be right. My spirit won't be right no more. Nah, nah. We don't play them games. We don't play them games. We don't play them games. You're not gonna mess up my spirit like that. You're not gonna do it. Nah, not around me. Keep you, your gas, and your bucket at your house. That's why you right. She'll never need to leave that house. I wonder how she over there behaving at that woman house. With her bucket at that lady house next to her pallet on the floor. Because she ain't going home. She ain't going home. She done found, just like a stray dog, she done found her somewhere to stay. She ain't going home. She's scary. Talk about a storm. Y'all, tell me this. When she all of a sudden became so scared, all of the long-time viewers, thank you, Melissa, I love you, baby. All of the long-time viewers, when she becomes so frightened of this, yeah, she is pissy, I heard, Nelly. When she becomes so frightened of this thunder and lightning, because she just started this. She just started this. When did she become so frightened of thunder and lightning? Because this little act, she think it's cute. It's not cute because you 6 foot, 12 foot, 13 foot. Like, when did she become so afraid of thunder and lightning? Because this is new. This is new. I've been watching her forever, and she ain't never act like this, of thunder and lightning. So when did this act start? Somebody fill me in. I'ma sip me some water while somebody tell me when this act came apart. Because this is new. This is new. Because God don't play about her. So what you running from God creation from? Because God don't play about you. Exactly, Sharon. She too brown. Exactly, Tiff. She the chose or what? What she thought she go get chose to be struck down? You remember when we was little? They be like, God go strike you down for lying. That's what she's scared of. That's what she's scared of, y'all. That's what she's scared of. She's scared to be struck down. She know she done told one too many. She's scared to be struck down. That whole house and all them trees out there, baby. She know that house gone That house come down. That was she scared. I just figured it out. You ain't got to tell me, baby. We here. We here. Just apologize to everybody. That's Tanya. That's Treese. That's Tanya. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yo, big ass head to sleep. She can, girl, bad. You won't be on my house. Take your tough ass to home. Take your tough self home. Tough tone. Go home, toughie. You, your 73 guns, your 93 ring cameras, go home. Go home. You about that life? You about that life? Go home. You run up on people, but you scared of thunder. Thunder gonna fight at A. Thunder gonna fight at A. That's why she don't want to go home. Tough Tone don't want to go home. She's scared. That's what she's scared of. She's scared them walls go come tumbling down. Shouldn't talk so much. Shouldn't talk so much because I get my best sleep when there's thunder and lightning outside. Because God don't play about me. Because God don't play about me. Is that she's Tuffy. What Miss Sally says Chef Carmen wasn't having her spending the night at her house. She was trying to sleep there one night. She was trying to flop there one night. Chef Carmen about to have her sleeping in her new house, getting her couches all greasy from all that oil from that poop. Cause you know she don't eat right. You not about to come stain up nobody brand new couch. She too uncivilized to be staying at somebody's house. You too uncivilized. Right, Miss Judy? Girl, when the rain come, you bust open one of them windows, you ball up in the night, you grab your man, you lay on his chest. What? What? You be hating when you gotta get up in the morning. Miss Judy, because God don't play about you. You ain't got to worry about that thunder and lightning because God don't play about you, Miss Judy. You ain't worried about that. Hey, Miss Rose. I'm good, baby. Thank you. Miss One Natural, God don't play about you, boo. Right, Robert, funking up people furniture. They just gonna be like, you know what? When you come over, we want you to sit on the floor, Indian style. In the middle of the floor. Because we gotta watch you. We gotta watch you. You can't just go roaming around the house. We gotta watch you. So you sit here. We ain't giving you no cups. Swallow it. And nobody better not give her no milk, no sour cream, nothing with no dairy. And the kids better stay in the back room. And you bet not go lie. Because you won't make no money out this house. Go live if you want to. You bet not go live. We ain't no content. We ain't your content. Right, Miss Teresa? And ain't nobody eating no crabs. You won't walk around smelling like no lake over here. Hey, Miss Gordon. Robin says, remember she said she smelled the seats after the people get up, nasty tramp. Did she say that, Robin? She said she smelled the seats after people get. Remember, Rennie did that skit with her, and Rennie smelled the seat, and Rennie smelled the seat when she got. So that's where she got that skit from, cause she smelled seats when people get up. They was raised by the man in the woods. See, when we grew up at is these woods, right? And we used to always say like it was this man who lived in the woods, right? We ain't never really seen him. We used to call him Nature Boy, right? But it used to be this tent in the woods, and we ain't never seen the man, but we knew he was in there. We used to call him Nature Boy. They was raised by Nature Boy. Who smells seats? What what your seat supposed to smell like? You know what? That's cause when she take her pants down, her pants stank. Cause what is your seat supposed to smell like? Exactly, Nelly. Her turquoise. Her turquoise. Ah! That's either that or when she take her pants down, it must smell. Because what do the seats supposed to smell like? I'm so baffled. I wish I would. I wish I would. I would. Y'all lucky I got my pajama pants on. I ain't even gonna front with y'all. I took my pants off. I got my pajama pants on because I would have got up and got my spray. I ain't gonna front with y'all. I got my pajama pants on right now. I would get up and show y'all something. But they not even appropriate. But nah, cause when people get up on my couch, I spray this stuff. Ain't nowhere in this world. I don't even want to even imagine what nobody's seats smell like. Like the what? What? Ooh. What Trina said, that video she had when Rennie said her stuff stank, she wasn't lying. That no, man. Let me tell you, the Trina, that was a funny skit. Now, I always say, yes, Miss CW, the man in the woods. We used to call him Nature Boy, Miss CW. We used to call him Nature Boy. Um, that was the funniest thing I ever seen from her, was that skit with Rennie in between her legs. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen from Treese. I laughed at that so many times. Like, that was the funniest thing I've seen from Treese. Oh, let me tell y'all something that she do too. Let me put y'all up on game on something she do. So y'all know what she say, that like her skits get millions of views, and she be bragging about her skits get millions of views and yada yada yada. Do y'all realize and peep this? So when she do a skit, she pin it to the top of her page, right? And so when you come on her page, you scroll past the skit first. And when you scroll past the skit, it automatically plays. And that counts as a view. So she does that purposely. And that's how her skit gets all those views. I caught on to that a long time ago. when I accidentally went on her page. And when I went on her page, I noticed that the skit was at the top of the page, and I noticed every time I went on there, I would have to play past the skit. And every time I went past it, I noticed that it played. And I'm like, this how she get all them views, because it's pinned on her page, and every time I go on her page, I hear it. And so I'm like, that's how she get all these damn views, because she pinning on her page. And so when you go on there, you're forced to pass the skit, and it automatically plays. I'm like, she a good one. She a good one. And I noticed on other creators' pages, they do the same thing. When they want a skit to go viral, they'll pin their skit at the top of their page. So when you go on their page, in order to get to other content, you will have to scroll past that skit, and the skit or the video will automatically play, and that count as a view. So you fall for the okie doke because you have no other choice. But hey, Miss Yolanda, you have no other choice but to pass the video, and it counts as a view because it automatically plays. Thank you for stopping by from Alabama. Miss Nelly says, and she wants to charge people $99.99 to take classes to reveal that. Exactly. All you have to do is keep peeping their game. Hey, cousin Miss Karen. All you have to do is keep watching them to peep all of their game. And you know what? Yes, soak that thing, Miss Judy. All you have to do is peep that game. And I'm so tired of the whole clickbait things. They are getting ridiculous, especially that goddamn on Maya's World. She getting on my nerve, and she called herself teaching classes now. Now that she done ran out of all of the drama that she's been doing, and all the scandals she been putting on Kwani and all of that, she's now running the class. And every time you go down her page, is nothing but her promoting people. And now she got people doing what Kwani do. Watch me eat 30 chili dogs. Watch me she painted her room with boo-boo. Just stupid stuff. And I'm like, first of all, y'all learned that stuff from Treese, and y'all taking it to the extreme with it, and y'all clickbait is ridiculous, and it's not even believable. Maya had some girl put her clickbait as this girl and her roommate got into it, and the girl had ramshacked the lady's house, and Maya put the girl's clickbait as she damaged the girl's house and smeared boo-boo all over the house or something like that. I'm like, nah, they getting ridiculous with the stuff. Oh, Robin says, I bet them drawers smell like ammonia. Have y'all ever went to a fish market, like a bootleg fish market, and you knew they had some bad fish in there that's like, who y'all about to sell this rotten fish to? And that whole place smell like ammonia. Hello, Miss Angela. Welcome. Yes. Greetings from Charlotte, North Carolina. I love watching your platform. Maya World needs to learn how to be a mother and a wife. She's a couple slices from being alone with them ugly ass wigs. Let me tell you something, Miss Angela. First of all, thank you for being a part of the family. Miss Angela, I can't stand looking at Maya's face, for one. For two, I want somebody to take that green wig. Thank you, Miss Helena. Take it to the nearest alley. Pour a whole container of gasoline on it and burn it to a crisp. Hey, Miss Janice. Tristan just sit his goofy self on the passenger seat and nod his head at everything she say while she over there losing her mind, making up all kind of lies on people. Where did her accent go? Where did that girl accent go? They done exposed her accent went out the window. Maya is 3 cars short of a full deck. Like that girl. She said it was Jamaican and Haitian and something else. And Kwani was like, no, we're not. But you let her go on with these lies for so long until she start exposing you. And then, welcome back, Kristen. And then when she start exposing you and that man, she said you was trying to hit up. Then you didn't like it. When she came back and she talked about that man you called while y'all was on vacation. Now you want to tell she ain't got lupus and all kind of stuff. When she came back try to tell your business, you ain't like that. You gonna let her lie till her head fell off her damn shoulders till she told us about that man. See? Should have called her out on her mess from the beginning. Hello, Miss Helena. But you should have been told on your sister, because you know she was batshit crazy a long time ago. Sunshine says she been Tanya house because her electricity has been worked on since she put the pool up. Electricity been acting up. But I thought she I don't know who finished the deck, Miss Judy. I thought she was supposed to call the people to have the lights cut back on, because yesterday she said she wasn't taking another day of that. Be More Native said she was on her live earlier getting Tamla Man on single gospel songs. Where was all of that when she assaulted her son? Exactly. What was she asking Tamla Man to do? Take her to the king? Be More Native? That's the only place she could be asking to be going to is the king. Because she don't have much to bring. Miss Royalty Queen said, well, it was fun with you all tonight. We shall chat later. Good night, Miss Royalty Queen. Okay, I'm about to let y'all go because we've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes and time be flying when I'm on with y'all beautiful people, because I love talking to y'all. Y'all keep me entertained. Y'all keep my spirits up. When I came on today, I was not feeling well. I was in a lot of pain. I wanted to come on tonight at 8 o'clock, but I was in a tremendous amount of pain. And when I started off, I was too. But y'all have made me feel so much better. I'm glad I did come on. Y'all lift my spirits. I love y'all so much, and thank y'all for riding out with me tonight. I do feel better, Miss Yolanda. Y'all made me feel so good tonight. And like I said, y'all lift my spirits. And As much as y'all say I bring y'all joy, y'all bring me the same amount of joy, and it's a pleasure to be here with y'all. And I thank y'all for rocking out with me and for supporting me. I love y'all all, and thank y'all for being here with me tonight. I love you all, cousins. Good night. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. We're gonna do something different. What's today? What's today, y'all? Somebody what to tell me what today is. Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. Okay. I know Raj usually come on Friday. I know Raj usually come on Friday. If Raj don't come on tomorrow, then I'll come on. But if not, I'll see you all back here on Monday. We're gonna do something different on Monday. We're not gonna talk about trees, or unless she do something drastic. Y'all know how she be throwing a monkey wrench in my program. I be planning something else, but then she be goofy. And then we gotta talk about it. But if she don't do nothing goofy, we gonna talk about something else on Monday that I saved to talk about something toxic about relationships. I love you all, cousins. We will talk soon. Thank you all for supporting me the way you do. I love you. Good night, cousins. May God be with you. May God bless you.